Well, hi there, Internet. My name is Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of You Are Not My Mother. Let's do it. So like I've had to do with a bunch of the movies at a TIFF this year, because they're on the festival circuit, they don't have trailers, some of them don't even have posters yet. So normally at this point in my videos, I would be showing you the trailer while I'd be telling you who's in the movie and what the premise is. But I don't have that, so enjoy watching me read off my phone. You Are Not My Mother is a drama horror from writer-director Kate Dolan and Fantastic Films. The movie stars Hazel Doupe, Carolyn Bracken, Ingrid Craigie, Reid, and Jordanne Jones. In a North Dublin housing estate, Char's mother goes missing. When she returns, Char is determined to uncover the truth of her disappearance and unearth the dark secrets of her family. So welcome back to my ongoing coverage of the Toronto International Film Festival. This is actually the last of it, but if you want to see my other reviews, they are up on the channel right now. So be sure to check them out if you're interested. Now, this movie wastes no time in getting started. We open with a rather chilling shot, and then before we even reach the title card, we get into something that we don't actually see, but are led to believe it's rather horrifying. And then the movie slows down considerably. I got some Hereditary vibes from this flick, not in specific story beats, but in the way that it melds ideas of mental illness and something more supernatural. I wouldn't say it's as good as Hereditary. That's not a knock on this movie, though I think Hereditary is one of the best horror movies of the last decade. Now, the screening for this movie included a little intro from filmmaker Kate Dolan, where she mentioned that this story is based on old Irish folklore. And for a huge portion of this movie, I was racking my brain trying to figure out what that could possibly be, because it really did seem like a movie about mental illness. It gets there eventually, and it does all get explained, but it takes its time. And admittedly, there were moments for me that felt a little bit tacked on, but overall it does work. Now, like I said, after a rather intense opening, this movie is in no rush to get to the horror. It spends its time establishing this family and their dynamic. Our main characters are Char, played by Hazel Doupe, her mother Angela, played by Carolyn Bracken, her uncle Aaron, played by Reid, and her grandmother Rita, played by Ingrid Craigie. And this is a family that clearly has some unspoken trauma, something that Char knows little to nothing about, only that her mother has a history of sort of randomly disappearing, only to return with no memory of where she's been, and the fact that she lives in a constant state of anguish. Now, the performances in here are all quite strong. Doupe holds it down as our sort of window into the story. She's a quiet, introverted young woman grappling with the realities of her family life as well as constant bullying at school. Reid, as her uncle, kind of grounds the film as the one character trying to keep a level head, do his best to keep the family together. Craigie is beautifully cryptic as the matriarch who holds the key to all of this craziness. But it's Carolyn Bracken as the mom who gets the lion's share of the emoting to do, and she crushes it. As her character deteriorates both mentally and physically, she leans into the role and delivers a performance that's both wonderfully nuanced, but at times unhinged and terrifying. Having said all that, I never found this movie to be particularly scary, though there are a few moments that are pretty profoundly unsettling. There's some disturbing imagery happening. I gotta say, the makeup game in this film is on point. It's never too over the top, but it works. I will say the climax did get a little bit too much for me at times, particularly involving a subplot with bullies that felt a little bit unearned to me, but I did like the way the film ended. If you're looking for a relatively short yet slow burn horror flick, I would recommend this one. It's by no means terrifying, though of course that comes down to the individual, but it is certainly unsettling, it's very well acted, and I was engrossed the entire time. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give You Are Not My Mother, and I think I'm gonna give You Are Not My Mother a out of 10. So now I want to know, are you looking forward to You Are Not My Mother? What's your favorite horror movie based on folklore of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. It just helps the video reach more people, helps the channel grow. I appreciate it very much. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Hope you guys are all safe and healthy. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Take care.